So today will not have a lengthy session. So we see, right? This is not only for the paid members. So in general, because I'm not making many videos for all the YouTube, so I thought maybe I'll just combine everyone. But guys, this doesn't have anything to do with the paid or free. Yes, if you have any questions, we can discuss everything in detail. But today's session is basically on this topic. Okay, the option strategies on the FNO stocks, a very small topic, but a very powerful topic. All right, so let's we have 58 participants. I think we are good. Okay, we are good. So can we start, or should we wait for 2 or 3 minutes? Can someone please type? So this is going to be like very interactive, guys. This is going to, so I need interactive in the sense, not in the terms of mic using. You can just give a very fast messages in the typing. Okay, let's start. All right, so now see, we all know, right? We have this option strategies called your iron fly, butterfly, debit spreads, put debit spread, ratio spreads, and all the option strategies. So can we get them deployed on the FNO stock is the biggest question, right? Obviously, we know, everyone knows that yes, we can deploy any of the option strategies on the FNO stock. So before that, what I want to get from you is, right, see, what are the threats of the index? Quickly, friends. I mean, I want quick answers. What are the threat for index? So we are discussing about index and FNO options. Okay, what is the threat for index? So when I say index, what is the threat of Nifty and Bank Nifty? Can someone quickly tell me? Whenever we deploy the strategies on the gap ups, basically gap ups, right? It can be a gap up or it can be a gap down. Great. Okay, everyone are with me. Now, if I ask you, do we have more threat in terms of gap up, or do we have more concerns in terms of gap down? In a way, I'll ask, it will be like more of gap ups or more of gap downs in index. Down, down, down. Absolutely right. 90% of the time, or I would say 95% of the time, it is like usually gap downs, right? Just try to understand before we actually get into discussing about all the option strategies. I want to clear some of the myths of the strategies. Now, when it comes to FNO options, guys, if there are any new, what is FNO is like few, the simple, even those are all the stocks where we can just deploy the same strategies what we deploy it in the index. Okay, but there are like very few stocks like your Reliance, SBI, all those things. Now, when it comes to FNO stocks, what is the threat? Think and let me know. When you come to FNO, what is the threat? I am asking threat. Yeah, liquidity would be one of the issue, but not in all the stocks. What is the threat? Absolutely, gaps. Okay, right, gaps. Biggest threat is gap. That's it. Now answer my question. Index, you said that 90% of the time or 85% of the time we have the threat of the gap down. But when it comes to FNO options, think and let me know. Think and let me know what is the probability of more of gap ups or gap downs? Someone said up. Shankar says up. For the FNO options, both. That's the perfect answer. Pratap, you said that's it, right? When we look at the FNO stocks, the threat is either a gap up or a gap down. But when you think about the index, 80% or 85% of the threat is only the gap down. Right? Now, you have to answer. Can I go for non-directional trade in FNO stocks when you have the threat of 10%, maybe gap down and gap up? Do you think your non-directional strategies will help? Hari says no. I want someone to hear yes. Right? Difficult unless it is, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good, yeah, there are like few stocks which are like very subtle in terms of very, what do we say, low volatility, low volume, right? But in general, it is, I would say it is difficult for us to go for this triangle. So in the FNO stocks, I think 70-80% of the time we have to go for the directional strategies, right? It can, what all the directional strategies, can someone please tell me? I want this to be like very interactive. What are the directional strategies? Debit spread. Quickly, friends. Don't repeat. If someone has typed the debit spread, leave it. Yeah, debit spread, butterfly, ratio spreads, DS ratio spread. I'm just looking out for the right answer. No one has answered it. Calendar, no. naked by, yeah, Vimal, I'll come to that, right? So now what? Okay, I've written something right, something naked by. So maybe, yeah, but still. So now, what I'll do, so we see basically whenever we go for any of the option strategies in FNO, these are not the four limited, right? You can increase the list, but I would like to discuss today on this four strategies, basically not strategies, yeah, four scenario. You can call it a strategy, or you can call it as your own thought process, anything, right? The first thing what I want to do is, like, I'll start. See, we all know. Okay, let me take the epic pen. We all know, right? You guys have answered saying that we have this thing, right? Debit spread, right? We all know about the debit spreads. Okay, that's the this one, second one, plain vanilla debit spreads. Right? If you're bullish about the market, you go for call debit spread. If you're bearish about the market, you will go for the put debit spread. If you're mild, if you're sideways to mild bullish, you'll go for ratio spread. But today we will discuss about naked buying. All right. So now, usually, do we have any weekly expiry for the FNO stocks? Quickly, guys. Do we have any weekly options expiry for the FNO stocks? No. Usually it is monthly. So now, option is yours, right? Either you can go you can go for long on the every first of month, right? And then let's say 27, 28 is the expiry. Just I'm taking a random numbers, right? So you have 28 days to manage your trades. But usually what I prefer, right? How many days do I prefer? Usually 30 days, 35 days, 40 days. 45 days would be maybe not every time feasible, but let's take an example of 30 to 35 days. Why do I go for 30 to 35 days, guys? Why I want to take those 10 days of extra time, right? That will give us an opportunity to manage my trade, right? To manage my trade, not liquidity, guys, not liquidity, just to manage my trade. Yeah, if you go for 45 days before expiry, you will end up into liquidity because you will not get the next month liquidity in the previous month, right? So you have to be like very smart in terms of selecting the stocks. But stocks like TCS, SBI, Reliance, you will get the liquidity even on before 45. Not take will not take 45 days. Let's take 35 days. Okay, 45 days would be too much. Let's take 35 days now. Okay, so let's say you are going for naked option buying, guys. We are discussing about naked option buying. Okay, let's say you have deployed, you went for a naked option buying. So can I say, if the market makes a momentum of 2% or 3% gap up, you will be getting, now let me know, what is your expected returns per month if you go for any strategy? We discussed many times, because I'm not sure like whether we have the existing or the new, because I know about my this thing, 3%, 2%, 4%, 5% now. So my question is, let's say you have deployed, I'll show you everything practical also. I'm just taking it. Let's say you deployed a naked buy 35 days before expiry. If the market makes a move of 2 to 3% the next day overnight, so how much of profit you will get? How much of profit you will get if the market makes just 2 to 3% gap up? Okay, rather than me telling, right, what I'll do, see what I'll do, 1 second, let me take you to Obstra. Let me take you to Obstra. Before that also, let me take you to TradingView. Did I closed all the windows? My bad. Okay, TradingView, charts. Okay, first I'll not show you the chart. Okay, what I'll do, I'll take you to the simulator. Okay, I'll take 2 to 3 examples. What I'll do, I'll go for TCS because I've traded this trade. I'll go for TCS. What I'll do, the expiry, I'll put it on, right? This is Jan. Okay, let me take the expiry of 27th October. So let's say, so at what date we have to start, guys? My expiry is 27th. So when should we start the trade? Can we start at 26th? Tentatively? Guys, I want answers from you. So all of a sudden there are no messages. Can I start on 26th September? Okay, 26th is Monday. Let me take 26th September, Monday. That's it. So there is no hard and fast rule saying that you have to trade only on 27. Just taking an example. Okay, so now we might have almost 30 days, exactly 30 days. Are we right? 30 days, like 26th to 27th. Yeah, exactly 1 month. I mean, is it important now? 9:30, taking a trade at 9:30. Should we go to 3 p.m.? Should we go to 3 p.m., guys, to deploy this trade? Right? What I'll do, I'll just go, I go to 10 o'clock. I mean, don't. Now let me check. The market stands at your TCS stands at 2,958. Okay, 2,958. Can someone please remember? 2,958 is where the market stands. 2,958. So maybe, yeah, this one. So this is your ATM. So if I want to go for option buying, what I'll do, so this is not bank nifty wherein we go for 5 spread, right? This is end of the day, your TCS. The strike gap is how much? Uh, what is the strike gap basically? 2020. So why do we not have 40 here? 2980. Okay. Okay. So I'll take 30, just a random thing. I'm just going for that 3040. I'm just buying this trade. Okay. Naked buying. Now, okay, when I do the naked buying, your loss is 11,152. Okay, and your profit is undefined, but we never look at the undefined. Stay with me, do not come to any conclusion. Do not come to any conclusion. I'll tell you first, I'll tell you start from basics, and then I'll connect all the dots. I mean, how to combine all the strategies. Simple. So what I'll do, your loss is 11,152. Capital, I'm not sure because Obstrat doesn't show. Can anyone tell me a rough idea what would be the capital for naked buy if someone has done the naked buy? Just if I go for like 2-3 strike OTM, what will be the capital only for naked buy? Can someone? 15k. Okay. I think this should be the capital, right? Yeah, 11,000 is your maximum loss, so maybe yeah, 15k would be ideal. 15k. How can 85? Right? We are going for naked buy. So what is your maximum loss? Right? The maximum loss is our maximum capital what we have deployed. Okay. Let's take 15,000 only. Now see what I'm trying to do. 26 we are deploying, so I'm just taking you to next day. Right? So next day you got a profit of 2,220. Right? So my question is like, do you guys still wait for this your market to enter your break even and then expire somewhere here, or will you capture this profit? So what is 2,220 on a capital of 20,000, like on a capital of 15,000? Let's take 15,000. Ideally it takes 12,000, but 15,000. Can someone please quickly tell me what is 2,200 on a capital of 50? Next day you got 8%. That's it. Next day you got 8 to 10%. This is how it happens. Though your stock, though the TCS stands in your red zone, but still you are getting 2,200 profit because of the momentum. That's it. You got it right because of the delta, because of the momentum, right? You got the momentum. Now, let me take you to the next day. If you guys do not book the profit, what I meant to say is like whenever you get the profit of 10%, book it. Don't even think about this trade. That's it. You have to take multiple entries. That's what I want to teach you. Stay with me for next 1 hour. You'll get to know. I'll also show you what will happen if you do not book the profit. Okay. Now, if someone has not booked the profit, I would say is not a trader. Basically, I will happily book the trade. That's it. Because 10% was 10% I got with overnight, and then I deployed this trade for 30 or 35 days in an expectation of getting 3%, 4%, 5% per month. When the market is so kind to me, the next day it is giving 10% of profit. Why should I leave it? You know that as an option buyer, you have to book. What you have to book, guys? What you have to book as an option buyer? What is your profit? Can someone please tell me? If you do not know this, I mean, you are doing something wrong. What is the profit of an option buyer? Can someone please quickly tell me? What are you booking here? Intrinsic value. That's it. As an option buyer, your profit is intrinsic value. Do not complicate the thing. That's it. You are capturing the intrinsic value. So when you are an option buyer, when you deploy the debit spread, you are a buyer, not a seller, guys. Because it's a Vega positive trade. Whenever you have Vega positive trade, you don't even think like a seller. You are a buyer. What do I mean by Vega positive, guys? What do I mean by Vega positive? Should the VIX increase or should the VIX decrease? When I say Vega positive, what does my trade requires? Increasing VIX or decreasing VIX? Absolutely increasing VIX. But do you think the VIX is increasing here? Market went up. What happened to your VIX? Ideal cases, When the market gives a quick momentum, 90% of the time VIX comes down, but still you are into good profit. Let's say you have deployed a put debit spread, put naked buy. Same thing. Just think for 2 seconds, guys. Think that you have bought the put. You bought the put and the same momentum. Do you see 2,200 profit, or the profit would have been more? If it is the other way, if it is a put debits, put the more, because that will be not 2,200, but definitely that will be like 3,500. For the simple reason being, when the market falls, VIX will increase. Rising VIX will increase your premium. That's it. No rocket science. But still, we are in 2,200 profit because of the momentum. Did someone capture where was the market? Right. This is important, right? Okay, where was the market? Market lot size. The market stands at 2958. Check it here, 2958. I got to the base date, and next I'm taking you to the next day. Someone do the calculation, right? 2158 the next day. How many points it has moved? Now it is at 2989. Right? It is difficult because we know everything in the Nifty and Bank Nifty, but this, can someone tell me like what percentage is moved? If someone is like good at mathematics. Okay, let me again take you to next day, previous day, 2958. Next day it stands at 2989. I don't know, 1%. Is it 1%, guys? Okay, if you say that, okay, with 1%, we still got 2,220 profit on a capital of just 15,000. All right, now I'll take you to the keep and check on the profit. Okay, keep a check on this profit. This one. Okay, I'll take you to the next day. Right, your profit has increased to the next day. So now, can someone please tell me what is 4,300 on a capital of 15,000? Quickly, friends, you have to do this calculation on your own. 4,500, 20%. I mean, no, I mean, if you have not booked the profit even now, I mean, Seka, I don't have any words. Okay, now you got with 20%, 30%. That's what. See, guys, please do the right calculation. So that, right, what is 4,300 on a capital of 15,000? Can someone please finally write? 30%. Okay, 30%. Give the round figure, 30%. Now, that's it. You got your 3 months, not even 3 months. You got your 6 months of profit within 2 days. This is the beauty of option. Now I know people will be thinking, what if the market goes down? Stay with me. I'll tell first. I'll tell the positive flows, and even here you'll have something interesting. Okay, next day 3, your profit 3,000. Right? It's market is still giving you, but day 4, all of a sudden, what happened? Your profit has drastically reduced, and it came to what? Loss. What has eaten up your profit within a day? What did happen basically? Why you're into loss? Is that the move of the market, or the theta has killed your profit? What happened basically? Moment and theta. Absolutely. Theta, I cannot say. Theta, still we have expiry. Still we have like another like 20-25 days, but definitely the momentum. Okay, let me again take you to the previous day. The market 30.26 was standing, and next day your profit was 3,000. Next day, what happened from 30.26? Check this. It came to almost 29.59. So I'm not sure like what is that percentage and everything, but still, end of the day, your profit has drastically reduced on day 5. That's the reason I keep on telling you, whenever you go for option buying, right? You are an option buyer. You should not act. You are an option buyer. You have to start booking the intrinsic value. All right. Now let me quickly take to next day. Right, 600 loss. Again, see 5,835. This is the way market will test you. This is the way the price will test you. That's what the best thing is, like, keep booking the profit, book the 5% profit, and then look out for other opportunities. If TCS is again retracing, if it comes to the support, again go for a fresh entry with the stop loss. Okay, let me take you to the next day. From there, you got a profit of 8,422. I mean, I needless to say, what is that percentage? 6,000. Again, 5,000. 3,450, 2,947. We are on 13th October. This is the reason I tell you to go for 30 days or 35 days, because you have enough time for you to do the adjustments, right? 18th October, 6,000 profit. 19th October, we are coming close to. Now tell me, guys, we are 28th on October. Now the expiry is 27. Now, do you think the theta will eat up the profit? because we are coming close to the expiry. You know, right? Whenever we are close to the expiry, the theta increases gradually as and when. So now the option seller will get the profit. So now for the option buyers, I would say there is some sort of threat, because though the market is giving a good momentum like 1%, overnight will kill you. Yes, during the day you see this good profit of 5,227. If you do not book the profit, next day what happens because of the theta more? So next day morning when the market opens, that 5,500 minus, let's say, the theta on that particular day is like 1,200 or 1,300. That's it, your 5,500 profit minus 1,200 or 1,300, even if the market opens flat. Okay, let me ask this question. Your profit is 5,500. Next day morning market opens exactly at 3,143 flat. Will you be in profit or loss? Will you be in profit or loss? How much of loss? 5,527. Let's say market opens exactly at the same point tomorrow. Flat market open. How much of loss you will? Right? Theta. Can someone tell me that? Can someone tell me that number? Because we are at like close to like 7 days before the expiry. Okay, tough to say, but still, yeah, even so. Now let me take the market stands at 3,143. Let's see what happens the next day. Right? See, the market has opened at same thing, right? Good example. Market has opened flat, but still, what did I say? See, let me take it to 1 day. This is what happened. Our profit was 5,500, 3,143. The next day market opened flat, 3,141. We lost almost like 1,000 change, because that was the theta value. That's it. Next day, if the market stays static, this will become 3,500. You're getting a point, right? The theta will eat up your your profit. Let me take to the next day. Now, next day the market went up, right? So 7,000 profit. Next day 27th, so you made almost like 7,297 profit. So now you guys tell me, if someone who waited for almost like 30 days, he got 7,300 profit. If someone would have who is like very smart in terms of booking, day one we had a profit of 5%, or day two we had a profit of 4,500, book it and then re-enter, right? Why should you keep your capital idle only in TCS? So maybe you can just book the profit, look out for other trades. Okay, this is pure option buying. Okay, again let me take you to the day one, guys. Let me take you to the day one. This is done. I mean, I'll not do this thing, right? I'll not act as a option buyer, because we all are technical analysts, so we should not be. Okay, 26 September is what we started. Okay, this is where we started. So what I'll do is like, okay, I'll just start with option buying. Yes, now I have 30 days. Okay, I have 30 days. So my thought process would be 30 days. I'll divide it into 3 buckets. Maybe I would say 5 days, first 5 days. Okay, 5 to 15 days. Okay, and from here I would say 15 to, I'll not even go for 15 to, let's say 15 days we have covered, 15 to 25 days. That's it, because I don't want to take my trade to last expiry. So what I'm doing is like, this is my first set, 5 days, right? This is my second set from 5 to 15 days, and from 15 to 25 days. So what am I going to do with those remaining 5 days? Do I hold the trade, guys? The last 5 days? Can someone please answer? Even though if I'm lost profit, do I hold this particular TCS on the last 5 days? Absolutely no. That's where all those challenges will come. Physical settlement, liquidity issues, right? Or that's a reason before 5 days I'll exit, be it profit or be it loss. All right. Now what I'll do, the first 5 days I'll just take a chance. That's it. First 5 days I'll take a chance. That's it. If TCS makes a 2% move, a 1% move, right, I'll just take a chance of 5 days. I'll be just a option buyer for next 5 days. Even though TCS goes down, I'll not even think. If TCS goes up within next 5 days, I'll get my profit for that particular month. Even me know, I should not be even showing that example, because second day itself I got my profit. But that is like almost like 20% or 30% profit I got. We all know. What if I do not get the profits, and then what I'll do? Can someone please tell me on the 5th or 6th day also, my option buying is not giving me the profit, my option naked buying. What can I do from 5th to 15th? Can someone please tell me? Absolutely, debit spread. Convert it to debit spread. Okay, now hold on. Don't answer anything. Why should I convert it to debit spread, friends? Why should I convert it to debit spread? What is the purpose of converting it to debit spread? Blindly say debit. Why? Absolutely, Karthik, you're right. That's it. If I'm going for naked option buying, my loss is 11,000. My loss is 11,000. Okay, at least from 5th to 15th, right? I'll try to reduce this loss. Now, how much I need to reduce? Do you want to reduce 50%? Do you want to reduce 60%? Do you want to reduce 70%? Right? This reduction of loss depends on what? This reduction on loss depends on what? What will make you to go for 50% reduction of a maximum loss, 60%? Risk capacity, risk, strike selection, right? View of the market, guys. Market move. Yeah, Karthik said view of the market. Because you are bullish about the trade. You were bullish about TCS. That's a reason you went for naked buy. In the next 5 to 15 days, you should not change your view. If you're changing your view within the first 5 days, saying that you were bullish, market came down, I've become bearish, that is not going to work. That's called your emotion, right? Unless and until TCS has made a 20% circuit, 10% lower circuit. Guys, tell me, 30 days of time you have, let's say TCS made a circuit of 10% downside. So do you think in the remaining 29 days, does the TCS has the ability to come at least to break even? Can it make a move of at least 9% upside or maybe 10%? Because it's a strong, fundamentally strong stock. Stocks like TCS, SDFC, Reliance, SBI, these are all fundamentally strong stocks. We are not trading penny stocks here. Even though TCS makes a 10% of lower circuit because of some bad news, in next 29 days, TCS can also make a 10% of up move. Either it will come to a break even, or else it can make a 15% move also. It all depends on your emotion and everything. I'll tell you what if the TCS keeps going down also. I'll tell you what exactly you have to do. Right now, what I'll do, okay. So if this particular buy leg is not giving me the profit in the first 5 days, my thought process changes. That's it. Now I'm not an option buyer. Though I'm option buyer, now I want to play the role of both option buyer and option seller. So what I'll do, I'll convert this to debit spread. So this 11,000 loss would have come to 6,000 or 7,000 or 8,000 based on the view of my market. If someone tomorrow asks me what strike we have to see, I do not have the answers. That's what is happening in my Telegram channel. I don't have any. That's what I can tell you. If someone asks me the debit spread adjustment today, so I've asked him 3 questions. That is, I would not say right or wrong. That's it. What intrinsic value you want to leave on the table? You have to ask that question. I can tell, oh, go and do the roll up or roll down, but you should fight with me saying, Ravi, if I do the roll up, right, I'm wasting my 40 rupees. I'm leaving the 40 rupees of intrinsic value on the table. Why should I leave when I'm bullish about the stock or bearish about the stock, and we have like another 4 days for the expiry, right? All those thought process should come from you. And even don't tell me like what strike I need to select. You have to do that R&D. Okay, let me take you to this trade. Okay, let me take you to the day 1. Okay, let me take you to the day 2. Now I have the profit. Now. So what should I do to convert this to debit spread? People might ask, see, already I got 20% of profit. Why the hell I should convert it to debit spread? Can someone please answer me? What is the advantage of you converting it to debit spread? Already you got 4,500. Why should you go for debit spread basically? Can someone please tell me crisp answer, boss? Lock the already you're in lock profit, right? No margin, no profit locking. I want nice answer. Why? No theta, no. I want increase profit. Absolutely, yeah. So I'll show you how we can increase the profit. Now, let's say you are exiting with 4,357. That's it, your maximum profit. You got 20% profit, but by just sacrificing some of the profit, what did we say? We are the smart traders. By just sacrificing some of the profit, let's say out of 4,357, if I'm sacrificing 1,500 profit or 2,000, but I want to increase the profit to 2x times, 3x times. Is that a smart move or not? Absolutely, that's what we have to do. But if someone is more greed, we are not taking the risk over here. We are taking very calculated risk. Now, what strike should I buy to make this sell to make this a debit spread? Please help me, guys. The strike what we have is like 30-40. Please help me. 30-40 is a strike buy position we have. 30-40, where is that? What is it? I'm very bad. Okay. 30-40. Okay, this is a strike. Okay, what strike should I sell? Should I go 300 strike? Where is the market standing, by the way? Market standing at 30-30. I'm giving you option. Market stands at 30-30. This is your buy position for OTM. Okay, let me go 30. This is where your market stands in between 30-20. So what I'll do, 1, 2, 3. Let me go and sell this thing. Okay, let me go and sell this thing. 3 OTMs. What will happen? That's it. Now, what did I say? Now you're yeah. See, now it's up to you, friend. It's up to you. Now, if someone has the concern of I already made 4,300, what rubbish strategy this guys do? But check this profit, right? Double the profit, right? But you were bullish on the TCS. If TCS makes another move of like let's say 2%, 3%, how many days we have basically? How many days we have, guys? You have to answer. How many days we have for expiry? Almost, not 2 days, 30 days, almost, yeah, almost close to 28 days. So don't you think in 28 days TCS can make a upside move of 2.9%, 3%, 4%? It's there. So if someone is not happy, book this trade, you exit. That's it. Now just watch my video, right? If someone wants to take the calculated risk, that's it. You started with buy, you have converted it to debit spread. Can I go for credit spread here, guys? End of the day, I have the profit, right? I have the profit of 9,000. Can I go for credit spread? By selling one more call, can I do that? Valuri says yes, someone said risk. You guys tell me, because we have 30 days, right? See, adjustments are dynamic, guys. This is what you have to, okay, let me show you, right? Okay, what did we sold? 31,000 CE we sold. That's what, right? 31,000. Let me go to option chain. 31,000 is what we sold. So what if I go for OTM, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I sell this, right? What is the impact of your trade now? The moment you sold one more this thing, what all things you see? Increase in profit, right? Almost from 4,000, your profit has increased to 15,000. So how many times is this? Right? 4 4s are 16. 4 times, 3 times we were able to increase. Downside, your profit has increased. Downside also your profit has increased to almost like 7,000. Here you have almost 15,000. But the only threat is, if TCS makes a move of another 9%, then your maximum loss will start. But ideally, where does your maximum loss start? Where does your loss start? I want you guys to answer. Now, this is the blunder mistake what majority of the retailers will do. They will think, oh, I'm very safe, so my loss will start at 9%. TCS has to make 9% upside move, then my loss will start. Guys, check the T+0 loss. How much of loss you have on when the market crossed 9%? 11,000, right? The next day, but someone said the right thing. Blue, yeah, this is where your loss will start. Where is that loss? Ideally, this is your loss, because this is your zero line. This is your zero line. This is where your loss will start. How much of percentage is that? Let's say 4%, 3%, 4%. Don't you think TCS can give a 4% gap up the next day morning? Can someone please tell me? Can a stock like TCS can give gap up the next day morning of 4%? We have seen so many times. I can show you this thing. So what is your original profit, and what profit do you see tomorrow morning when TCS opens 4% gap up? Your maximum profit is now, the current profit is 4,300. Let's say TCS makes a gap up of 4% tomorrow. What profit do you see? Please, guys, I want you to answer. Loss, tell me the number, right? What loss? Yeah, up to 290. It clearly shows in the box. So you lost 4,300 profit with the, so that's the reason. It's up to you whether you want to go for the credit, whether you want to convert this to credit, what is a ratio spread, you can go. But if people knows that already TC has given a good momentum, it can retrace, right, it can go to sideways, you can go. So that's what I keep telling, adjustments are dynamic. That's it. No one can tell you what adjustment you have to do. And that's the biggest reason I'm not telling you, I'm not giving you my, I'm sharing my live trades, but I'm not giving you tips to go for the live trades. See, tomorrow I can start with 2 to 3. So majority of the people are asking me, why don't you share your live trades? Not live trades basically. Why don't you share? Because if I share, right, my adjustment style is different. Do you think you will be coping up with my adjustment style? I will not go for this thing, but other traders want to go for, yeah, this looks very good, right? 4 times my profit has increased. Okay, what if TCS comes back, I'll get with this 7,000 profit. Yes, they will think about the profit, but they do not give the significance towards this loss. They think my loss will start only from here. That is absolutely wrong. Your loss starts from this side. That's it. The blue line is steep. Your loss will start whenever the blue line breaches this zero line. All right, now delete. I'll not go for this thing. Now, okay, I'll go for next day, guys. I'll go for next day. You keep a check on the profit. Keep a check on the profit. 4,300 is a profit. Again, 3,180. Your profit has reduced. Still, your break even is almost 2.52%. If you still have the belief, okay, I am only on 30th September. I have another 25 days. Ideally 27 days for my TCS to make a 2.5% only. Still, guys, tell me one thing. Tomorrow, if market opens here at your second sole position, at your sole position, do you think you will get this full profit? Tell me one thing. This is very important. But people, what people, even I used to do so. Why people, see, when I say people, right, those are my what do we say, when I started the trading, even I used to say, what I used to do is like, see, whenever I go for debit spread, yes, I see this 9,000 profit, right? This payoff shows if the market opens at 4.78%, I thought I'll be getting my full profit. But dear, just check the two boxes. There is something called T plus 0 and there is something called profit and loss. The bottom side is the profit, what you will get on that trading day. But if market expires at this position, on the expiry day, you will get your maximum profit. Are you guys with me? Did you understand this concept or not? We are on 30th September. Even if the market makes 4% gap up, will I get my maximum profit of 9,382? Check those two boxes. T plus 0, which is your trading day, your profit would be 5,265. And is it 5,265 the correct one? Can you rely on that, guys? That's one of the biggest thing what you do, because no tool will be considering the VIX, because they doesn't even see. I'll tell one thing. Like, I had a discussion with Abid. You know, right? Abid is the CEO of Sensible Tool. So I mean, we basically have more discussions on the product basically, right? I come from QA background. Okay, I've given some enhancements. So we have like weekly, 2 weeks, 1 month. So I've discussed the same thing, right? Why don't you take this? Then he said, see, taking the VIX into consideration is a very tricky calculation. See, no one can do that algorithm. That's the reason they are not taking the VIX into consideration. So whenever you go for T plus 0, right, you have to take a buffer of minus or plus 20%. That's it. You better take it as minus 10%, 20%. Rather than assuming 5,265, you take it as 4,500 to be on a very realistic data. Okay, all right. So this we have discussed. Okay, now my profit, guys, am I too slow, too fast, or the pace is okay? All right, all right. We have too many things to discuss, but let's see whether now quickly. Let me take you to the next day. Let's keep a check on this profit, guys. Keep a check on this profit and keep a check on this time. Okay, 3rd October, 4th October, 5,000 is the profit. 5th October, 6th October, 10th October. Now I'll ask you one question. Now I'll ask you, we are on, let's say, 15th October. Do you still hold this trade, friends? You got 7,000 profit. Do you still hold this trade? Mukesh, why not? Why can't you hold this? So what all options we have? Yes, exit the trade is one thing. What all we can do? Adjustment on retracement, that's a good. At least Chandu, I mean, I think you are referring to my that signature adjustment. I know you want to increase the profit. Yes, you can do that. We can do one more roll up. You can convert this to iron fly, butterfly. You can convert this to ladder. You can also convert this to what what did we discuss yesterday? What did we discuss? What is my signature strategy? Instead of selling credit spreads, can we say another thing? Right, in the money credit spreads, right? In the money credit spread, that everything we can do. If we start discussing, can someone please tell me how to convert this to in the money credit spreads? Can someone please, you have the two strikes here, how to increase the profit? Okay, let's do one small activity, right? Let's do that activity, right? I'll buy this. Please help me, guys. I'll book this. Okay, I'll book this. At least I'll go for 3120. Let me go for 3120. 3120 or 3140. Let me go. Let me buy back this, and I'll sell this, my sole position, and let me go to 31,000, right? 3 strikes above 31,000. Let me go for 1, 2, 3. So I'm just taking a sample, I mean example, just to show in case if someone, right? Now check your profit, guys. 16,000. What was the profit initially? It was 9,000. Initially when we started, what was our profit? The naked buy profit. What was the naked buy profit? Only 4,000. So then we moved on to 9,000, but now we have moved to 16,000. What does my trade requires now? A small retracement of how much? 2.86%. TCS cannot go straight upside, right? It will retrace also. Just a view, but still, am I giving anything loss by just sacrificing my profit? I was able to increase the profit. Okay, see, Chandu, you have the obstra. You can. That's what I'm telling you. Have to have the hands-on experience. Don't, I mean, see. Sorry for saying this. That's the reason you deploy this and do and check on your own. Do this particular month, right? You try to do. I'm just telling you 10 to 20% of the adjustments you have to do with bullish. You have to do with the retracement. Take the help of the chart, without chart. I mean, then check the magic. I mean, the knowledge you will gain. Okay, now I'll just exit this, guys. Right, I'm just showing you how to increase the profit. I've shown you 3 to 4 times. I'm deleting. I'll delete. I'll go to. I'll come back to 0. 0. That's it. Now let me take you to next day. Now you all guys know how to convert this to ladder, right? If you ask me to show, I think I've shown you 100 times, right? You convert now because you have another 15 days for the expiry. If you do not convert this to ladder, what profit you will have? 382. Just in case if the market falls, you will end up into 382 profit. Yes, even it is fine. But again, I'm telling you, this all depends on your view of the market. Still, I've not even taken the chart into consideration. If I have taken the chart into consideration, guys, tell me, you know my price action, right? By this time, I think we would have made a profit of almost like 7,800 because we have not done aggressive adjustments. We have just started with a naked buy and then we have converted it to debit spread. We have not even done the aggressive roll-ups. I'm just showing you plain vanilla debit spread. Okay, if you want, you can convert it to ladder, or else if you want, you can convert it to butterfly. If I want to convert it to butterfly, what should I do? Let me check. If I want to convert this to butterfly, what exactly I have to do? Quick, guys, quick. Butterfly, or if I want to convert this to butterfly or ladder, what should I do? What should I deploy? Right, talk technical, guys. Credit spreads, that's it, right? Yeah, absolutely, that's the terminal, right? You have to deploy the credit spreads, that's it. What you have to do, you have to take one more 31,000, 3,100 CE, sell one more, whatever spread difference you have, you have to buy back one more. That's it. I'll just draw. Right? You make plus one. So you will have two quantity. What is the spread difference? What is the spread difference? 60, right? So you have to get 3160 by that's it. The moment you get this, your trade will become something like this. Typical. Your what is it? What do we call this? Your butterfly. If you want to make this as a ladder to get more range, what how it becomes is, so what you have to do, that's it, you go for 31, don't sell 31,000, maybe 3120, and then try to make this gap. That's it. All right. I mean, I'm talking from since last one. I'm not sure whether you're able to get it or not. Okay, let me take you to the next day. Right, next day. Next day again, market is giving you a chance whether you have to, because if market falls, you will get into. We have not even done the roll up. I mean, are you expecting me to do the roll up? This thing? No, right? You guys have to do now. Let me take you to next day. Next day. Next day, guys. 27th is the expiry. Now, what all legs has become in the money now? You have only two legs, 30, 40 and 31. How many legs has become in the money? Anyone has any doubt saying that what is in the money, out of the money? Even I used to have very difficulty in terms of understanding what is in the money, out of the money. Even till today, I have doubts, but okay, just looking at the chart, I can say yeah, both the legs have become in the money. Today is 25th. Do you want to hold this trade? 27th is the expiry. This is where you will come into problem. Book the profit, guys. Book the profit. This 9,000. Exit the trade, because I would rather say not even come to 25th. Before 24th, 23rd, exit the trade, just to ensure you're not coming into that physical settlement. You'll not end up with liquidity issues. You'll not end up with bid and ask price issues, right? Your profit shows good here, but when you're trying to sell these two legs, people will not show interest at that time. When you're close to expiry, this is not Nifty or Bank Nifty wherein you'll have good liquidity. That's it. Exit, book the profit. Now, what profit we made? 9,000 on a capital of how much? 25,000. Can someone do the calculation? 9,000 on a capital of 25,000. 20,000 ideally, but let's take 25,000. You know that, right? It's a huge profit. So we have seen like option buying, we have seen with option, start with option buying and then convert it to debit spread. Just because I've not discussed with rolling up, rolling down, that and this, I mean, you do not stick to this trade. You have to do the roll up. What will happen if you do the roll up? Your trade would have been something like this. Definitely, friends, your trade would have been something like this. So this area would have been filled with profit, right? Even this is profit. That's it. Even if the market stands somewhere here, you will get maximum profit. Even if the market falls, at least you will get 5 to 6% of the profit. And if you have done that credit in the money credit spreads, you could have increased your profit to 16,000. All right. So now, did you guys understand? Can someone please tell me yes, no, way strategy? I mean, you have to get this done because I've explained you everything practical. Now, don't tell me that this guy know the view of the market. See, that I cannot help you guys. See, if you want, I'll be sharing all my live trades with you. But if you want me to show the simulation, I have to take one example. Got it. Now, let's say one thing. Now, let's say one thing, guys. Let's say one thing. Now, what I'll do, let's say the market on the expiry day, let's say on 25th, the market is standing here. I want some very smart answer base. Maybe market fell down like 2%. Your TCS is standing at this position. Okay. You are at a profit of only 320. What will you do? What will you do? If the market, right, you had a huge profit of 9,000. Let's say 25th market came down, like 2 days market came down. It is standing at this position. What will you do? Obviously, exit it. Exit is the exit. You have to exit the trade. You should not be looking at the profit. But other thing, I want smart answer. I want smart answer. I want smart answer. We are on 25th of October. You are at a profit of 320. Please, guys, I want someone to answer that question. Cut this cell. Like, obviously, guys, we will be exiting this trade. I'm giving you such a good clue. Please, 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 I want that answer. Someone, last 20 seconds. I'm waiting for that answer. Think. You have this trade with you. 25th, your TCS is giving you only 320 rupees of profit. What will you do? No. See, when I said exit the entire trade itself, again you're telling exit the buy, like exit 25th, boss. We are on 25th. Add one more call sale. Roll down sale. No, guys. Please, please, guys. Put why? See, boss, you are on 25th October. You have 2 days for the expiry. Do you do the firefighting now? Next month, put by no. Go for next month, Shaker. You are on dot. That's it. You are it with zero loss. You should be happy. You should celebrate. Boss, within 1 month, I'm at zero loss. Nifty TCS is standing at this thing now. TCS has not made a huge, still TCS can go up. That's it. Go for next month roll over. This is what I've done. This is what I've done. Maybe if you look at my Telegram channel, in one TCS, I think I've booked like almost 15-20%. I look out for re-entries. I'll not stick. And then the second re-entry has gave me a loss of 300, 400, 500. What I've done, I've just rolled up to the next month. When I say roll up, simple, I'll exit this entire trade. There is no confusion. People will make it more complicated. Roll up, what is rollover? Rollover to next month. What is rollover is exit this entire trade, and again you start with, if you want to start with debit, put naked buy, or else on a fly you can go for debit spread. Even you can go like this, or else start with the debit spread. That's it. Why I'm telling you to go with the debit spread? Because TCS has not made a huge down. So what was TCS basically when TCS stands here? What was the momentum of the TCS? Is it upward, downward, or sideways? What was TCS doing since from last 30 days? When you end up with 320 profit only, what was the market structure of TCS? Was it upside, downside, or sideways? Come on, guys. Sideways. It went upside and again it came down. So ideally for me, it's a sideways. So then I will roll over to next month. That's it. Okay, now I think it's already 9:53. Okay, let me check what else we have. Okay, now I'll take you to this thing. So what all we discussed, guys. See, if you want, I can talk for hours. We discussed about naked buy and then converting to position. Did we discuss this thing? Can someone please type yes, no, yes, no? Did we discuss the first thing? Start with naked buying and then to position. We have done that. If you want to do experiment, you have Obstra, you have price. Did we take the help of price action? No. If you would have taken the help of price action, then you will do wonders. Plain vanilla debit spread, PE or CE. Do you want an example? No, right? I mean, the same week, you start with plain vanilla debit spread. If your view of the market is bullish, you go for call debit spread. If your view of the TCS is bearish, you go for put debit spread. Which one will give you more profit, absolute profit again? Call debit spread or put debit spread with a one side, 2% of movement? 100% your put debit spread will give you huge profit because you are a option buyer in both the strategies. For option buyer, falling market, VIX will increase. This is what we want. Even though in this case, even the market is going up, the VIX is falling down, but still we will see good profit, but put debit spread will give you absolute profit because of this rising VIX. Okay, let me delete. Do you want to discuss about the smart strategy? Right? There is needless to say non-directional will not work in what? In your FNO stocks, because we have discussed, right? Market, let's say mark CMP here. Market can give a down circuit of 10%, upper circuit of 10%. Do you think your non-directional trades like iron fly, strangle, straddle will give you? You will not have peace of mind. You will be not having good sleep at all, especially with the FNS stocks. But at least still we can go for iron fly, strangle, straddle in the index, because will index give you huge momentum? No, right? Stocks, it can happen every 30 days. You can see 5 to 6 times of the gap ups or gap downs. But do you see the same thing in index? Yes, at times it will give a gap down of 3%, but that is rare basically, not maybe once in a month or once in 2 months. But stocks, go and check the TCS by your naked eyes, you will get to know. Forget about gap ups and gap downs. Even during the daytime also, it will give you huge momentum. So then you will end up doing all. I mean, you'll mess up your trade. 5% downside, you will roll up. Again, 5% upside, you will roll down. That's it. You will keep on adjusting. That's the reason. I would say, see, technically, I would say this is not the right option. But what is the right option for the FNO? The directional. When I say directional, you are called, what is it? Your debit spread, your call debit spread, put debit spread. Even what is this, guys? I'm drawing this. What is this? Can someone please tell me what is this? Directional butterfly. Absolutely, this is directional. I have zero loss, less loss on the downside, but still I have like huge profit here. Even though if it gives a 10% circuit, I'll still get some decent profit. What is this thing? Sorry, what is this thing? Guys, what is this second one? No iron fly. We are not deploying a butterfly, simple butterfly, non-directional butterfly. That's it, non-directional butterfly. And you have to tell me, what is this? Bearish butterfly. That's it, simple. Right? It all depends on this. So do not stick to, when I say directional trades, it should not be always all over debit spread, credit. What is the ratio spread? Even your butterfly, you can make it directional. You can use your butterfly as a non-directional, and also you can use the butterfly as directional. Can I use my iron fly as directional? If someone answer this question, I've already made a very good video. Can I deploy my iron fly as a directional? I want to hear everyone. Can I deploy my iron fly as a directional? I said iron fly, not the broken wing. I said typical iron fly. Very good answer, Santosh. Very good answers, Gaurav. Very good answer, Gaurav. Pimal, very good answer. Sandil, very good boy. You all are wrong. Do I need to answer that, or will you check on your own? Do you want me to answer? Absolutely. Who is that guy? Sharvana said absolutely. When you go for directional, right, one of the leg, either it can be put a bearish iron fly or bullish iron fly. Do you think, don't you think one of the leg will become in the money? Because what is iron fly? We deploy it at the money. The moment you go for bullish, don't you think one of the leg will go in the money? If one of the leg go in the money, don't you think you'll get into the liquidity issues? Are you getting my point, or should I show it to show it on the sensible? That's a reason. That's a reason. Yes, that's a reason. Whenever you want to go for directional, you go for butterfly. Do you have any difference between butterfly and iron fly, guys, in terms of profit, loss, range, and everything? Do we have any difference between butterfly and when I said butterfly, non-directional butterfly and non-directional iron fly? Do we have any difference? Because you go and now deploy, maybe after this class, you deploy one iron fly with the same strikes and deploy the same butterfly. You will get your answer. Kiran Reddy says no. Kiran, you want to talk and let everyone know, or just randomly you're saying no? See, don't take me the other way. I mean, I'm not trying to check, because if you are like clear, right, if you want to explain with others, I'll just absolutely, that's it. I've already made so many videos. If someone might have watched all my playlist videos, they would have got. Now, simple guys, now let me go to smart strategy. This is what I do. But this requires some sort of, guys, is it okay if I take like another 20 minutes? Is it okay if I take another 20 minutes? Okay, this is something, see, Definitely, this is not at all a strategy. This is just to what do we say, right? Just to open up your thought process. That's it. Now, what I'll do? Okay, let me take to new screen. Now, I want you to answer. Okay, let me say if I want to go for put debit spread, or let's say, okay, if I want to go for put debit spread, what all things you will be considering, guys? Let's say TCS. Okay, I'll take the TCS, same TCS. For TCS, I want to go for put debit spread. Market stands here. Let's say what all things you will consider, please, guys. To go for put debit spread, TCS comes under IT sector, and your father, this father of all these stocks, which is Nifty. All right. Okay. Now, if you want to go for put bearish trade in TCS, should be your IT at the resistance or support. And even support also, see, I can say support also, because support can also be broken, right? Resistance is something like, okay, now if you think that, okay, my IT is at a resistance, it is bound to come down. One confirmation number one you got. Nifty, guys, does Nifty matters? Should be Nifty be at the resistance or should Nifty be at the support? What is that you want? Resistance, can I take it as resistance to button? Let's say even your Nifty is respecting this resistance, it is coming down. Now you got confirmation number 1 and 2, saying that your IT sector is respecting the resistance. I am not telling downtrend, I am telling it is resisting your resistance. That's it. So it can be a retracement or it can be a reversal. The same thing with the Nifty. These two things are sufficient for you to go for put debit spread in TCS. Yes, TCS price action, good one. Someone said the right thing, TCS price action. But my question is like, let's say if the IT is retracing or it is going down and along with the Nifty, so those two parameters are sufficient for you to go for in the debit spread, the TCS debit spread. Now, what if I say even your TCS has given a huge 10% upside move already, and now this is at your resistance. So now, what is the I probability? Your IT is at resistance coming down, or else let's say this already gave a respite. Let's say it stands here. It already resisted, came down. Your Nifty is also standing here. So it will come and it might touch the support. And your TCS is also coming down. Let's say it is here. So definitely more probability. That's it. We cannot say certain, but probability is more that TCS will maybe might come down. So these two things are fine, but we should never forget about looking the previous trends, the previous trend also. Okay. Now you guys have to answer. I'll not go bearish here. I will not go bearish here. I want to go for bullish. Meaning, listen this carefully. I don't want to go for bearish. I know this is giving confirmation number 1, this is giving confirmation number 2, and also my TCS is also giving the confirmation number 3, but still I don't want to go for debit spread, put debit spread. My target is only 4% or 3% per month. What strategy can I deploy here? Let's think and let me know. This is what I know. TCS is going down, but still I don't want to go for call debit spread, put debit spread. What strategy I can go for? Short build up. What is that short build up? Buy PE. No. Strategy. I'm talking about the strategy. No single leg. Yeah. No single leg strategy. Call ratio spread. Sharvana is to some. What will happen with the call ratio spread, Sharvana? Okay, Sharvana, I want to unmute you. So you want to discuss, Sharvana? Can you give your consent if you want to discuss? I'll unmute you for 2 minutes. Why did you say call ratio spread? Or someone want to talk, Sharvana or someone? I don't have a mic in my phone. Okay, no issues, no issues. So now what I'll say, can I do something like this, guys? Okay, now what I'll say, can I do something like this? Yes, it's maybe a sort of like this. TCS stands here. All right, TCS stands here. This is, let's say, 3% profit. Okay, still you have, let's say, 10% of profit in this area. This, your blue line will be something, your blue line will be like this. Your blue line will give this stop loss here. So try to understand that. See, right, whenever I show, I do not show the standard payoffs. I mean, can someone accept with me saying that what, I mean, do I show the normal standard things, guys? Ari, you said yes. Do I show these normal standard things? No, absolutely. I say you, whenever you see, I mean, I do some or the other, right? I mean, I'll not show. I mean, glad that someone answered this Jade Lizard. Who is that guy? Silva, can I unmute you? Do you want to talk? Silva Bros, you are very close to that answer. Okay, this is what is sort of, this is, see, don't go on the naming convention. Again, if I say that Jade Lizard, right, again, people will get into what is this Jade Lizard, what is this Iron Fly. See, don't go on the naming conventions. So what I meant to say is, like, try to again think. What did I say? Your TCS stands here. We all know TCS will go down because we got confirmation from IT sector, we got confirmation from Nifty, we got confirmation from TCS itself. But still, what is your target? If someone is playing with huge money, if someone is no, all sleeping. Okay, no issues. If someone wants to play with huge money and his expectation is 3% per month, let's say, so can he go and deploy this trade? So meaning this is not loss, guys. This is not loss, right? If the market keeps, if the TCS keeps going down, anyways, you'll get 3% profit. That's it. But the crux about this trade is, what if market goes up? Will he be in loss? Guys, you want to say, what if the market goes up also? Right? Possibility is there, right? Whenever we get triple confirmation also, we might end up into losses because market is supreme, market is Gajani. It can do anything because it gets our data. So do you think TCS going up by 1 or 2% until your blue line, this thing, will you be in loss? Guys, are you sleeping or what? No one is typing. No. But can we go with this strategy? Yes, I would say we can go for the strategy, but only for the conservative traders who want 3% per month with peace of mind. This is sort of Jade Lizard, but don't look at the Jade Lizard. You have to select the strikes. I'll tell you how to select the strikes. You have to select the strikes in such a way that even if TCS goes up, right, though you have the safety of this thing, but your loss will start if TCS makes a upside movement. Okay, right? Now let me tell you one thing, right? This was your debit spread. Call debit, put debit spread. What will happen if the TCS stays exactly at this position for next 1 month? Do you get into profit or loss? Loss. But what will happen in this situation if this stays at the same static position? Scenario number 1, if it goes 10% downside, if it makes 2% upside also, all the 3 cases you will be in profit. So this you will get into only profit when the market breaks your soul position. You got my point? Now, this will give you huge absolute profit. I know debit spread will give you huge absolute profit, but how many times? If someone wants only 3% per month, they have to go for this strategy. That's it. You have 3 winning. The only threat about this trade. Can someone please tell me the only threat about this trade? Come on, guys, tell me. What is the threat about only this trade? That's it. Only one area you will fail. What is that? Gap up. No, gap up, gap ups. Right. Do you think When your Nifty is down, when your sector is going down, already TCS gave a 10-20% of the upside move. Do you think TCS can again make a 10% gap up? What is the probability? What is the probability? Very less. 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Right? So we cannot say not possible, but very less. Again, I'm telling you, Nifty is down, going down. Sector itself is going down. The biggest data point what we have is that both TCS has already given 10% upside single move. Even it is taking a retracement. So what am I trying to capture? Is for people who are not conservative, who are aggressive, who can this strategy works for huge capital. Let's say someone want to go for 1 CR. Probability is 95%. But what is the probability of this debit spread, guys? Right? It can retrace only for 1%. Let's say you will end up into loss. But check the probability of this thing. Even if it stays here, you will get 3%. Even if it goes down, you'll get 3%. Even it makes a move of 2% upside, you will make huge profit. Forget about 3%, you will make 10% or 5%. But can I increase this profit, guys? Can I increase this profit when the market, when the TCS is rolling down slowly? Can I increase this profit? Ari, absolutely. That's one of the smart, that's what I call this as a smart strategy. Whenever the TCS is coming, what should I do to increase this profit? Tell me. What should I do to increase the profit? That the second sold position, roll down, keep roll downing, keep roll downing, keep roll downing. You have to this position, this sold position, you have to just roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. The moment you come into this position, your first sold position, by that time you will be making it to 4%, or at times you can make 5%. And how will your trade become? Your trade will become something like this. Market will be here. TCS will be standing here. You already made 5%. Worst case, if it takes a reverse, you will get into 15% profit. But we are not looking at this 15%. I'm only concerned about my 5%. If someone is deploying 1 CR, he'll get 5 lakhs profit. Believe me, guys, he will get, honestly I'm telling, maybe 90% of the time. Right? Now you have to decide whether you want to go for this trade, whether you want to go with this trade. If someone wants to go to deploy with huge capital, I would rather say go for this one. If someone has the less capital like 5 lakhs, you can go for this thing because you need more profit. 5% on 1 CR is almost like 5 lakhs. Let's say 4, because you already have selected the price in such a way that your downside is 3% profit. Do you want me to show that? I'm not sure whether my ops sensible is on or off. See, again, I have to log in, I believe, again. Let me see. Guys, I'll do one thing. Okay. What I'll do, I'll try to make a video in the YouTube and I'll put that. Will that work? Already it's almost like 9:14. I'll take some Q&A sessions. That is easy. It's matter of, or else tomorrow in the Telegram channel, I'll put that link. How to make the Jade Lizard. I know few people did not like, but while you go for sleep, just compare these two trades. You put debit spread versus this. This is not a, okay, Jade Lizard would be confusing, but that's it. I'm just trying to trap the market. This is called contra. Even this is one of the contra. Rather than me going for put debit spread, I'm going for call ratio spread. Basically, I'm going for call ratio spread with a minimum profit of 2 to 3% on my opposite direction. Not on my testing direction only. I know TCS will go down, but intentionally I'm just trying to trap the market. So now market will become confused. Because he has come up with such a strategy that if I go up, I'll give him more loss. If I come down, he's going to take the profit. If I stay there, also he's going to take the profit. So only one probability you lose, that is huge gap up. So there is no chance, right? TCS cannot make 10%, another 10%, right? It has to retrace. Now you tell me, if TCS retrace, will you get the profit in this strategy for next 10 days, 20 days? Only retracement, forget about reversal. Guys, answer this question. If TCS retrace in this, will you get the profit? Absolutely. If TCS reverse like 10%, 20%, will you get the profit? 100%. I don't say no. Hari, how can you say no? If TCS is reversing, because our profit is on the downside, even if it makes 10% circuit, you'll make the profit. But the only thing is like you have to select the strikes in such a way that if you're okay with 2% profit, select the strike accordingly. If you're okay with 4% profit, select the strikes accordingly. We are trying to trap the market. Honestly, I'm telling, wrong to use that word, but yes, we are trapping the market. Out of 4 scenarios, it's only one scenario we will be failing, and that's only when TCS gives a gap up of 10%. Even if it gives a gap up of 10%, guys, will you exit the trade? You have already 10%. Believe me, you will have safety of 10%, and you have another. Let's say, I'll ask this question again. Let's say next day TCS has given a gap up of 5% again. Let's say, guys. Okay, let's say now you have another, let's say 20 days. Don't you think again TCS will go upside? Okay, let me again tell. Right, TCS was standing somewhere here. Already it gave a 10%. Let's say it gave another 5%. Will it retest TCS? Right? It has to retest, right? When it gave a gap up, breakout, it has to retest, and then it might, even if this retest will again get you back to cost. And if it comes down, you will get into profit. See, all these scenarios will favor you, provided how you adjust the trade. Yeah, I'm not I cannot predict the market. I'm just giving you all the permutations and combinations. This strategy, believe me, if someone wants to go with huge capital, I'm not sure whether Johnson sir is there, the people who goes for huge capital. I'll definitely try this out, at least by doing the perfect price action. If I get one chart like this, what are all the conditions? Again, let me repeat, right? Sector down, Nifty down. Within the stock, within the sector, one of the stock is has given a huge momentum of 10%, 20%. That's it. This combination is what I require. 1, 2, 3. 3 combination is what I've required. You, the guys, tell me, is it difficult to get this combination? Is it difficult to get this combination? Even if you get one trade per month, go for it. 1 CR, you will get 5 lakhs capital without single adjustments. If you want to increase the profit, yes, I mean it, guys. I mean it will do. Forget about 5%. At least you will be able to make 3%. If you are very good at adjustments, you can make it to 5%. If market favors you, if it takes a U-turn, you might end up getting into 10%, 12%, 8% profit also. With peace of mind. All right, guys, I think we should close. I think we have another 12 minutes. Okay, I think we have discussed everything, right? If you want, I can discuss for 2-3 hours also, right? But let me open up for Q&A.